Hi, everyone. Happy blood moon. Today is the blood moon lunar eclipse. Okay. And it's in the sign of Scorpio. So, this reading, we're going to be going over that. This reading is broken up into 5 parts. We're first going to be looking into what is the meaning of the blood moon? Like, what does it mean? Some spiritual, what is the spiritual messages about that? The second part, we're going to be looking into spiritual messages given to us. Then we're going to look at the emotional effect that we're going through collectively and the mental effect that we're going through collectively. And lastly, we're going to be looking into spiritual advice on what you should be doing. Okay. Before we begin, please like, subscribe, and comment on this video. I really appreciate that. Comments are my favorite. They really just brighten up my day. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to be looking into the first part. What is the meaning of this blood moon? What messages do we have for the meaning? What does it mean for the collective that reaches this video, that watches this video? What does it mean? Okay. A big thing also, just to give you some general stuff, lunar eclipses are usually things that times where things end. In Scorpio, you could be digging up, especially during we're in Pluto retrograde and Mercury retrograde. So a lot of stuff that's been inside, like cemented in us, especially in our emotions, are probably going to be coming out right now. So we have the base of the four of earth. So stability. That's the basis of what this all is stability. Scorpio is a fixed sign. So even though this is earth and Scorpio is a water sign, I like to think of Scorpio, it is a water sign and it's represented by swamp water. But the figure is a water scorpion. Funny thing about that is water scorpions were the first Scorpios. Whatever type of I can't remember what it is. I have to do some research, but whatever type of Scorpio that is, um, scorpions actually came from a creature from the water. So one of them stayed in the water and then it evolved to a creature on land, and then it also evolved into a creature that was half in water, half on land. So it's not surprising that we have some earth energy here. And of course, Scorpio is represented by swamp water. Swamp water is water and earth mixed together, and it filters out the water so it's clean, right? So we have this earthy energy here at the base, and with the 4, this is about stability, stabilizing, being stable, being stable in oneself, who you are as a person, being stable in your family, being stable in your finances, being stable with the materials that you have in your life, being stable in the relationships that you have in your life. It's stability. And that stability is needed to build on, because it's the number 4. So after we go from the number 4, we start making changes because we start building on these 4 pillars in our lives. Okay. So think about already 4 things. Think about 4 things that you are focusing on right now with stabilizing. Okay. 4 things. And this could be family, in the realm of family, it can be finances, it can be material stuff, cars, houses, generational wealth. It's about building something that'll last. Okay. Ooh, we have another 4. Ha! 4 of fire. Look at that. So once again, we have a 4, which is a stability. And this is about happiness, aiming for your happiness. You see that arrow, Sagittarius energy, big in this card, okay? Patience to get that aim right and get your goals, which is the prey, okay? That's the center energy. And in order to achieve that, you have to be stable, you know? So in the past, so coming up to the lunar eclipse, we're going through a phase of knowledge here. This is number 9. Number 9 is the number of endings. So finishing out some sort of research, finishing out some sort of message that came to you maybe intuitively, something to deal with knowledge, finishing out an idea out, or finishing you coming to a point of ending, an end of something, and you're using your knowledge to do it. So the brain knowledge, it's a very smart plan. So now we have yep, this is the 9 of water upside down, and we have the Father here, which is the number 5. So this is desire against that Father energy there. Coming up as the number 5, usually, the Father in the traditional tarot deck, it would be the number 4 in the major arcana. In this deck, it's the number 5, which is usually the Hierophant. But this is a decision maker for change. Okay. This is a decision maker, somebody who makes a decision, and this is you. These are your decisions. And your decisions are creating change. So this is kind of a bit of a warning too. Make sure that the decisions that you make are making the changes that you want to see. Okay. Big thing right now. Make sure that they're making the changes that you want to see, because we are in Mercury retrograde. Okay. So you want to think things through 1, 2, 3, 4 times, about 5 times. Let's just say 5. Okay. And this is also an energy of being realistic a little bit more, being a little bit more practical. So using that knowledge and everything and being practical and implementing them in your life. There is an energy of leaving something emotionally, though. Leaving some sort of feeling behind is what I'm feeling. You're leaving some sort of feeling. Maybe this is a feeling that you have with somebody who is practical, or you are feeling this way. You're leaving some feelings behind and becoming practical and making decisions that are creating change, big change. In the near future, we have the 2 of earth upside down, and we have the central upside down. There's a lot on your plate. There's a lot on your plate here. And I think this is why the stable energy is coming through, because this is a lot. There's a lot on your plate. You may have to delegate some things. I'm feeling a sense of delegation to push something to the next level, because it's like you know your goals, okay? You have goals, you know what they are, you know what you want. You're past the dreaming stage and doing things independently. You've gone for your goals independently. You're going through you got some knowledge in the past, you finished something out, and to now you're making decisions that will create change. So from the 4 to the 5, which is great. And then you come to the point where you're feeling like you're overburdened or you have a lot to do and you need to delegate something. in that earth. Okay. Okay. Ultimately, we have the Nine of Fire upside down. We have the Youth upside down. And then we have the masculine, feminine energy upside down. You really want to get into some organization. Okay. Remember that everything right now is a thought, it's not a do. If you try to do something right now, if you try to work on your plans right now, like physically, like if you have a plan to do something and then you do it, you're going to get over, there's an energy of you're going to get overly burdened. You're going to overburden yourself. You need to think things through. You really need to think things through. That's part of that wisdom piece here. And you need to think about how things are going to be into balance. My advice is whatever thoughts, whatever you're trying to do right now, what I'm really feeling, whatever you're trying to do right now, you need to wait till Mercury goes direct, which I think is in around the middle of May. That may be May 14th, I think. I think it's May 14th when Mercury goes direct. You don't quote me on that though, but it's somewhere around that time. So whatever you're planning right now, especially during Mercury retrograde, utilize Mercury retrograde to plan and make plans and think about what you want to do and make blueprints, all that kind of stuff. You're going to have to look at those plans again after Mercury retrograde, but if you instead of trying to do a whole bunch, like overload your plate right now with tasks and things to do, think about those tasks. Don't add any more, don't add anything new. Okay. Spirit's wanting you to use your mind to plan out your life at this time. Okay. Tonight is a planning night. Tonight is a planning and manifesting, planning, foresight, looking at things, stabilizing things, making life plans, making, goals, your goals, all that kind of stuff. That's what it is tonight. And to focus your energy into thinking about that and focus your energy into planning that out, and then try to push every what you can out as far as making contracts, because you are going to have to, what I'm seeing is you're going to have to delegate because it's a lot, but try to not sign any contracts or anything until after Mercury goes direct. But tonight, utilize this lunar eclipse and the power of this lunar eclipse and the blood moon in Scorpio to change, take things to the next level. Whatever it is in your life, take it to the next level. Okay. So let's look into the second part of the reading. And this second part is going to be spiritual messages. Okay. Okay. So we're coming to a point of mental peace, Six of Swords. We're no longer allowing negativity, whether it's within ourselves or outside of ourselves, to cross our paths, create blockages, make us fearful, give us anxiety, all of that. That's the basis of what the messages is. And that's very important as far as moving from stability to change to build upon that stability. Okay. So there's an end. The center energy is something is ending. Ten of Swords here. Something is ending, something that has to deal with the injustice. So, whatever mental blocks that you may have over an injustice, or you may collective have something going on in your mind over and over again, or you may be thinking about it sometimes or whatever, and it's an injustice, it's ending tonight or with the energy of the blood moon, but very much I mean, I was led to really say tonight, but very much so 10 of swords, okay? That's what the energy is. It may be, for a lot of you, it'll be this over the weekend. It'll be tonight and over the weekend around this time, okay? But that's only because you were able to not let it distract you anymore. You were able to overcome it. That's the basis of it. You were able to overcome that negativity, those insecurities, or whatever, right? Those negative emotions, that negative energy. And it could be in yourself or outside of yourself, but you were able to overcome that, this injustice, and move on in your life. So now justice is rushing in like, boom, this 10 of swords. It's like, okay, great. You learned all the lessons that you had to learn. You got your strength. Now we're gonna bring in karma. We have the death card in the past. This is the prep work for this lunar eclipse. A situation is completely changing. This is just confirmation. A situation is completely changing with that death card. A situation is dying, and something else will come out of that. Let's look here. Knight of Swords. This is information. You have a lot of spiritual messages coming in about this change. You can feel it. No, not feel it. You can hear it. This is for you guys that are clairvoyant, especially. You can hear it. If you don't hear it, you're going to be having thoughts about it. It's going to pop up, just random thoughts, or it could be like you're looking something up online and there's a news article, or somebody might text you, or somebody may say something that doesn't know about the situation at all, and they say something and it's like, oh, that sounds like that situation. That's like, you know what I mean? But it's communication, air energy, okay? And it's coming in fast. In fact, to be honest with you, all of this is swords so far. And then we have more communication, and we have movement in the near future. 8 of Wands. Movement, fast movement. And this is also messages, more messages. So you're going to be getting messages throughout this whole week. You're going to be getting messages about the truth. You have as in the form of ideas and everything. These are physical messages. So this is going to for sure be people coming to talk to you. This could be letters. This could be something that is really tangible, okay? Tangible, like it's almost like it's messages that you can touch and you can feel, versus this is messages that you can read, hear, think of, okay? But there's some sort of movement here. You get evidence, like you get messages coming in and then you get evidence for it. Ooh, then you go into this 9 of Pentacles energy, this harvest energy. That's harvest energy. That's abundant energy. He worked all year long to get this harvest. All year long to get this harvest, and now he can eat, his family can eat, and it's even enough for the whole community to eat. And it's also an independent card. So this is the work that you have done independently. You get a harvest for it. Okay, let's look at the emotional effects of this lunar eclipse. So strength, emotional strength. Strength to overcome. This is what we were just talking about. This is the spirit messages that you had. So now we're looking at it in an emotional piece. You overcame some sort of heartache, some sort of betrayal, some sort of anxiety. Doesn't matter what time frame that it happened in your life. This could have happened yesterday. This could have happened yesterday, last month. It could have happened when you were a baby. It could have happened when you were a teenager, whatever. But you overcame something. You had the strength to not become your trauma. So now in the center energy, we have the Knight of Cups. Innocence, messages, bringing a love offer of some kind. There's some emotional offer, an offer that is emotionally tied to you. This may be something that you're thinking about. This may be something that you're wanting to do. But we have this Knight of Cups character. That's the center energy. Somebody's having the strength to communicate their emotions. They're feeling that way, at least. It was a bit of a struggle to let go of this mental blockage and this heart blockage. It was a struggle. We have the Tower upside down. That's something coming down, but resisting it coming down, having a resistance towards it, not wanting it to. It's kind of like, even though it was traumatic, and even though you may have anxiety and you may have negative feelings, it's kind of like, oh, but I'm so afraid to let it go. That's the comfort piece of having this tower. The other thing is, the only way for this tower to come down was for you to climb that hurdle and heal. That's how this tower is going. That's how in the past, that's why it was stuck. Now we have a 5 of Cups upside down here. So some of you, this may be a hurdle that gets taken. For some of you, you've already done this. And if you did this, this may have been the past week or month, okay? For a few of you, and maybe for the past 6 months, but for the most part, I'm thinking a past week or a month ago. For some of you, you're going to be doing this weekend, letting go of this sorrow here, what was lost. You lost something. You may have lost a connection, because we have a lot of cups here. So it may have, whatever issue that this was, you may have lost somebody that you really cared about, whether that's, a relationship, a romantic relationship, a family member. It could be a pet. It could be a friend. It could be a coworker. Whatever it is, you lost a relationship. And that hurts. Emotionally, you're going to be wanting to be a little harsh. This person is coming up. They're coming up emotionally, okay? I do kind of feel in this energy that there may be some sort of communication with somebody that you're not on the best of terms with. I'm not sure if it's the person that did wrong by you. For some of you, it will be. For some of you, it may be somebody that helped this person do wrong, but they may have helped it, but they weren't necessarily all the way involved. Some of you, it may be people that didn't help it nor stop it, though. But this is a harsh judger. King of Swords upside down. Emotionally, you're going to have the chance to judge on something and be either a harsh judge or a fair judge. Emotionally, you're going to feel like being a harsh judge, because emotionally, your heart was very much in pain. But then ultimately, you're going to want to take a new way with this Page of Wands. You're going to want to do something. Like I'm almost feeling like there's an energy of, when I see this person again, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. I'm going to tell them this. I'm going to tell them that. So then you go through this wave emotionally of what you built up from this trauma. And then you go through, I think I'm going to do something different, because I actually do care about this person. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to forgive this person, but I'm going to say you're not going to be a King of Swords upside down. You're going to choose that. Emotionally, you're going to go through something different. And it's because this person is greedy. King of Pentacles upside down. I think for the most part, whatever this person was to you, this person was greedy. That's why they hurt you. The King of Pentacles upside down. They wanted money, they wanted fame, they wanted glory, they wanted what you had. And they were greedy. And they want to and they abused their power. And the center energy was the give and take, what you give, what you get. And what you give, what you can give of yourself and what you can get. You may have gotten financial help. People might be willing to help you. People might be willing to be in your corner. And that's something that this person wanted to take from you. It's something that you have that's given to you that this person wanted. And you realize this person is just warped. This is made clear in the past. 7 of Cups upside down. This is very clear. You know what I mean? I think you came to this realization already. So you know who I'm talking about. But you still kind of got to go through the emotional process. Because right now, you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy. You're in the Queen of Pentacles energy. And that's how they see you. They see you as somebody that's so abundant, that's able to give and give and give and give and give and give and give. And they can't. They don't have it like that. And not only, now they could have it like that financially. I will tell you that, because the King of Pentacles upside down or right side up he got money. If he's upside down, he may not have money, but he has power and he misuses his power. But the Queen of Pentacles, you guys could have been a match if this person was healed. And an energetic match. It doesn't mean romantic relationship. It could be romantic relationship because Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles are usually married or they're in a commitment of some kind. But you guys could have been a match in business. You guys could have been a match in friendship. You guys could have been a match in your family to do something, build something. We have the 6 of Wands. I mean, this is just what I said. It wasn't successful. The relationship wasn't successful. You do come into that energy of what I just said, as far as you guys were an energetic match, but this person morally wasn't on your level. If this person was on your level morally and on the inside of who they are as a person and their character and what they're willing to do and what they're not willing to do, could have been great. And you do decide to part ways with this lovers. Emotionally, yes, there may be some communication, all that kind of stuff. But, it needs more work. The lover's upside down. It needs more work. It's not just something that can heal. This is a closure thing. It's not necessarily a we're going to be together forever and ever and ever thing. It's a closure thing. So let's go ahead and look at the mental piece, the mental processing, because we looked at the emotional and how you're feeling. So mentally, we have the 4 of Wands upside down. We have the Ace of Swords and the 8 of Cups upside down. Ooh, and the Queen of Cups upside down. Okay, let's take a look here. The basis is there's some unhappiness. It's out of union. of something that could have made a happy household, a happy union of some kind, joyous, could have been very stable, could have built upon it. Mm, it's a lot of potential just gone down the drain. That's a new idea. Ace of Swords. It's a new idea now. The idea is to Eight of Cups upside down and Queen of Cups upside down. Maybe to get somebody stuck emotionally. That's what I'm feeling. Get somebody stuck emotionally where they feel like they can't leave a situation. This could be guilt. Maybe use guilt. But this is an energy of unhappy at home, unhappy with what I have. I have a new idea. Then has a new idea. I'm going to get somebody stuck. But the person that I'm trying to get stuck, here's the thing. The person you're trying to get stuck is a Queen of Cups upside down. That's an emotional manipulator. Okay. That's a big emotional manipulator. So she seems very, very loving and very, very caring. This energy. But this is an emotional manipulator here. So playing like this, it's not a good idea. Center energy, you want to come to the end of this. 10 of Wands, let go of the burdens. Let them go. That's the center energy. 9 of Swords upside down. It's caused enough pain and grief. Look at that. 9 of Swords. This is nightmares and anxiety and stress and fear. It's caused enough. Now the 4 of Swords along with the Emperor upside down. Ooh. You're thinking that this Emperor is unjust. This Emperor is selfish. You're thinking about this person a lot. This Emperor energy, somebody who really misuses their power. Remember that you're going to be getting a lot of messages about this person. This is why this person is the reason why this person is popping up. The reason why this person is popping up is because this person is about to get some karmic justice, whoever this emperor is. This emperor upside down, not female or male specific or gender specific. It's not gender specific. It's about energy. This person has power. This person has power over this situation here. And that's how you view this person, like they have power. They may have some legal power of some kind. The laws are on their side and they abuse their power. Person very greedy. You have a greedy masculine energy. And we also have an emotional, manipulative, feminine energy here. They could be the same person. They could be the same person because it's all warped. It's a very greedy person. They're power hungry. They're money hungry. They want it all. And they do not care about what happens to you or anyone else. And then your mind's going to be going to the Wheel of Fortune. So your mind is going to be going to something that's coming in. Remember when I said something physical is coming in, something tangible is moving its way to you? Spirit's bringing it in. I don't know if you feel like this person has so much power that you have to work with them. or you have to be around them because you see this person as an emperor upside down. You see this person as very powerful. But spirit's about to come in and bring you something that's in your good fortune where you don't have to deal with this person unless you want to. So you're going to be focusing on this wheel of fortune because you can feel those messages. Those messages are also coming in. And then we have the sun upside down. You may have to wait a little bit for this. Whatever's coming in, you may have to wait about a month. But you may get some sort of confirmation that you're getting it or something. But I'm feeling you may have to wait about a month. So it's good news, but it's not coming in right away. Okay. All right, let's see here. And you're also in the energy of trying to kind of hide it and stuff. Ooh, that's for a few of you. The sun is upside down, so there's a little bit more shadows and stuff. But it's not bad. The sun is great right side up or upside down. Well, we're going to get to the last part of the reading. And in this part of the reading, we're going to look at actions and spiritual advice on what you should be doing. Ooh. Okay. So right off the bat, what we have crossing is a 3 of Swords, and we also have a Daughter of Pentacles. There's an energy that's crossing this as far as advice, something for you to remember and keep in the back of your mind is the betrayal on something that you tried to do for the first time. Is something about building on your foundation. So it's something substantial. It could be building a business for the first time, going to school for the first time, buying a house. It could possibly be a move, but it's a move for money. It's not a move. It wouldn't be a move just I want to be here because I like it here. You know what I mean? It'd be moving for a job or moving for something. Could be something with family. It's moving for stability. It's for stability, moving towards something that was supposed to be stable in your life and something that you can build upon. And there was a betrayal with that. So keep that in the back of your mind. That's the big advice. Don't necessarily, and when I remember, I said back of the mind. Don't keep it in the front. Keep it in the back of your mind. You have the Death card upside down. Oh, and the Goddess of Swords. This person, so the basis is this Goddess of Swords hasn't changed. Okay. They haven't changed. But what's really nice is they're right side up, okay? This is so this could be you or this could be somebody else, but this is somebody who hasn't changed. They're very logical. They're very intelligent. They have a lot of information, okay? They have a lot of information and they will cut off toxicity quick. They may ask, it's not the king of swords, it's not the God of Swords, it's not the masculine piece. The masculine piece will cut it off immediately. The Goddess of Swords will ask some clarifying questions, okay? And then if you don't pass the clarifying questions, she's gonna be like, okay, you gotta go. You know what I mean? The God of Swords, the masculine is gonna be like, no, I don't even want to ask anything. But this person hasn't changed. This is the basis, okay? They're not necessarily negative, but it could be something right now. What I have here is it could be a personality conflict more so. It's not necessarily that somebody is bad, somebody is good. This feminine energy is not coming up as negative, but it is coming up that you guys may have a personality conflict. This might be whatever this is. If this is connected to, and I'm pretty sure it is, this these blockages in your mind and in your heart that are preventing you from moving forward, whatever that trauma was that you are moving forward now, she definitely probably, this energy was definitely involved. But we have the lovers upside down. It could be just a personality conflict. Your personalities don't get along. It may not be that this person is bad. And this might be something that you need to see. I don't know. So we have the Emperor. In the past, make your decisions. You've made a decision and you're sticking to it. Emperor energy, right side up. You made a decision. You considered all the players in the group, right? You're utilizing your power and your decision making and your wisdom for stability, to stabilize something, to keep something stable. We have the Wheel of Fortune upside down. You feel like you're without something. There's something that you're without. Maybe it's this closure. This is really big on closure, this blood moon. It could be closure. There's something missing because the Wheel of Fortune is upside down. Okay. And maybe it's timing. This may be timing right now. Maybe this timing is not, maybe the timing's not right. There's something with timing that's not right. Timing may be really, timing may feel like it's not on your side right now. Timing may be off. But there's a loss. This is a loss. This is a separation. I think maybe you're going into some, okay, that's why the personality conflict came up. It's like you guys would work really good together. You guys would do great together, but the personalities don't match up. So in the near future, we have the Two of Cups along with the Hangman. So this is a pause. This is a relationship on pause. Healing takes time. Healing takes more time than you really think. This is also a little bit of watch out for your health right now. Wheel of Fortune upside down. Watch out for your health. Make sure that you are really taking care of yourself. It's very, very important. But I'm not feeling like overcoming this trauma, overcoming whatever. I'm not feeling like it's going to lead into a connection. Even though I do feel an energy that you are going to be expecting a connection, but I'm not necessarily feeling a connection happening. Now, it's benchmarked. It needs to be worked on. And I think this is, yeah, it needs to be balanced out and worked on over time. The relationship needs to be built. It's not going to be built in just a few days or a few hours. It's whatever tear that this was, it needs to be mended with time. Now, for some of you, you are not wanting to mend anything with this person, okay? That's fine too. The fact that you've gotten over this, you're going to be getting some other type sort of connection in the near future, and it needs to be built within time, but it's a new connection. But for those of you, and it'll be this same, it'll be somebody who's very similar to this, but it'll be like this person except matured to meet at your level, energetic level now. Because the thing is, this person hasn't changed. You have changed. This person didn't do the changing. So there's still the personality conflict here. That's a big thing. But if you do, you have the choice to work on it. It will take time. It will take years. Okay. Or you can be guided towards a new relationship. Okay. All right. But that's what I have for just in general collective reading for the blood moon lunar eclipse. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, and also leave a comment. Thank you. Bye.